Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Fort Defiance High School versus Princess Anne High School.
Hello and welcome. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thanks so much for joining us for Battle of the Brains. We're celebrating our 20th season of producing Central Virginia's only high school academic quiz show. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. And congratulations to today's teams for advancing to the third round. The academic athletes joining us today are the Indians of Fort Defiance High School, coached by Eric Walker. Fort Defiance High School is part of the Augusta County school system. The school is home to approximately 800 9th through 12th graders. They can take college courses through Blue Ridge Community College for dual credit. Also with us today, the Cavaliers of Princess Anne High School, coached by Jason Tomick. Princess Anne High School is the oldest secondary high school in Virginia Beach. It's home to an international baccalaureate program that all of today's team members are part of. It's great to have all these students back with us today. Our match will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players who wish to answer will buzz in. They'll wait for me to call on them, and then they'll give their answer. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, welcome. Good luck. Let's start our first toss-up round. Of the visible light in the electromagnetic spectrum, which color has the highest frequency? Austin.
Purple.
Judge? We will accept purple. Violet.
Oh.
Which WWE wrestler is known as the Tribal Chief? Trevor.
Roman Reigns.
That is correct. During World War II, which countries were the 3 principal partners of the Axis Alliance? Trevor.
Germany, Italy, Japan.
That is correct. One of Aesop's numerous fables tells the virtues of hard work. The ant works all summer. Austin.
Grasshopper.
That is correct. Which character idles and plays so winter comes he has no food and is starving? That's the grasshopper. North Pownell Academy in Vermont has a very special uniqueness when it comes to past professors. 2 presidents of the United States taught there. One was Chester A. Arthur. The other was his immediate predecessor. Trevor.
James Garfield.
That's correct. In humans, this type of tissue, which contains no blood vessels, is found in the nose, the ear. Emmett.
Cartilage.
Correct. Its inhabitants were welcomed by Bragi after being chosen from the field of battle by the Valkyries. Keen.
Valhalla.
That is correct. The Hall of Slain. Pencil and paper may be needed for this one. How many negative integers are there between -9 and 7? Trevor.
8.
8 is correct. Name the British author of The Skeptical Chemist, whose namesake law says that a gas's pressure times its volume remains constant. Austin.
Boils.
Robert Boyle is correct. Its border countries include Laos, Cambodia, and Malaysia. Name this kingdom. Trevor.
Thailand.
Correct, formerly known as Siam. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. And you must wait until the question is complete before buzzing in.
Which future U.S. president surveyed the Great Dismal Swamp with the intention to drain it and reclaim the land?
Trevor.
George Washington.
That is correct. Name the Cretan inventor who built the wings which led to the death. Austin.
Daedalus.
Daedalus, correct. The death of his son, Icarus. Derived in the late 1800s from the Portuguese braguinha, this instrument got its name from the Hawaiian. Trevor.
Ukulele.
Correct. The boiling point of pure water at standard pressure is 100 degrees Celsius. What is its equivalent in degrees Fahrenheit? Ryan.
212.
That is correct. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is a song sung by Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Kaylin.
Mary Poppins.
Correct, 1964 movie. Her posh New York family may have inspired the phrase keeping up with the Joneses. Name this author of upper-class society novels like The House of Mirth and The Age of Innocence. Austin.
Edith Wharton.
Correct. Name the 2 famous 19th century American lithographers whose prints of the manners, fashions, people, and events of the times have become collector's items and are still frequently reproduced on greeting cards and dishware. Trevor.
Johnson & Johnson.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance? That would be Currier and Ives.
Yeah.
The September 11th, 2012 attack on the American diplomatic building in Benghazi killed 4 people, including U.S. Ambassador J. Christopher Stevens. In what country is Benghazi located? Austin.
Libya.
Correct. Singer-songwriter Gordon Lightfoot told the story of the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Kaylin.
Lake Superior.
That is correct.
Good job.
You may need your pencil and paper again. This is the sum of every row and column of a 4x4 magic square, as well as the term of the Fibonacci sequence that precedes 55 and follows 13 and 21. Trevor.
34.
That is correct. And that buzzer means the end of our first toss-up round. Good job by our team so far, but a lot more questions to come. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round as Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow on Battle of the Brains on social. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Fort Defiance High School with 30 points. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 160 points. And we'll get back to our questions and our match just ahead. But first, let's meet today's players. Let's first start with our team from Fort Defiance High School. The Indians are out of Augusta County. And we'll begin with Jack Liskey. Jack is a senior whose hobbies include baseball, basketball, playing poker, and hanging out with friends. He's been accepted at UVA and will major in commerce. Congratulations, Jack. Next up is Emmett Souter, who's a senior, who's hoping to work in technical consulting, nonprofits, public policy, and hopefully college-level teaching at some point. He is going to Virginia Tech. Congratulations. Our team captain is Kaylin Murphy, who participates in National Honor Society, National Arts Honor Society, Student Council Association. Hobbies include extreme ironing, crocheting, and playing tennis, and will be attending the University of Virginia. Congratulations, Kaylin. And wrapping up our team from Fort Defiance is Parker Brown, who's a junior, enjoys history, strategy games, and music. Also includes hobbies of fishing, reading, and skiing. He's also a musician, plays both the guitar and the trumpet. That is our team from Fort Defiance High School. Welcome back for round 3. Now let's meet our team from Princess Anne High School in Virginia Beach. They are the Cavaliers. First up is Austin Zhao, who is a senior. All of our students today, I would like to point out, are members of the International Baccalaureate program at Princess Anne. Austin is a member of the soccer and Scholastic Bowl teams, is the commanding officer of the Princess Anne NJROTC unit. Our team captain is Trevor Darr, who is a junior. He enjoys playing on the school's volleyball team. He plays guitar and enjoys writing and participating in student government. Next up is Keen Tao, who is a senior. He's a member of crew and the Scholastic Bowl teams at Princess Anne. He enjoys chemistry, math, and computer science. And wrapping up our team is Ryan Joe, who is a senior. He enjoys math and psychology. He's the class president, and in his free time enjoys biking and what he says is casual jogging. He'll be attending Cornell University. Congratulations on that. And welcome again to all of our teams. And now it's time for them to take on the category round. Each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices, and if a team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, we'll give them a 20-point bonus. All right, teams, take a look here at today's categories from which you may choose. They are Ungulates Among Us, Theaters of World War II, and Classic Pixar Films. We do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, although they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answer. There is no deferring in this round, and by the rules, the high score team will get first choice of category. That is our team from Princess Anne. Trevor, quickly talk it over with your team. Let me know what category you'd like to play.
Pixar World War II. Pixar World War II.
World War II for me.
Pixar World War II.
I say World War II because they could throw a curveball at us.
Actually, no, let's just take Pixar. We'll take Pixar.
All right, classic Pixar films. From the clues, identify the title of the specific Pixar film. The first is a superhero forcibly retired to a desk job.
The Incredibles.
Incredibles, yeah.
Correct. A lonely trash robot and Eva.
Wall-E.
Correct. Featured the debut of the Pizza Planet.
Toy Story.
Correct. Clownfish Marlin searches for his
Finding
missing
Nemo.
son. Correct. Woody gets corralled by cowgirl Jessie.
Toy Story 2.
Correct. Carl, an old man with nothing to live for. Correct. Flick leads an insurgency against grasshoppers.
Oh, is it Ants? Is it a Bug's Life or Ants?
Bug's Life.
Are we sure?
Ants is Dreamworks. Yeah.
Bug's Life.
Bug's Life is correct. Features Sully and his eyeball pal Mike.
Inc.
Correct. Remy dreams of becoming a French
Ratatouille.
chef. And finally features Mater and Doc Hudson.
Cars.
Cars.
That is correct, and that is a sweep of the category and a 20-point bonus for our team from Princess Anne High School. All right, for Defiance, will you take Ungulates Among Us or Theaters of World War II? Kaylin, talk it over with your team.
Team, let's talk it over.
I don't know.
Ungulates sounds fun. World War II.
Sure.
Like, I don't know. Ungulates are animals, I think.
It really doesn't matter.
I don't know what an ungulate is. So.
I think we should probably go Pacific Theater.
Or it's just
theaters.
Parker, how do you?
All right, Kaylin, I need an answer.
We will take Theaters of World War II.
All right, given the battle, name the theater it occurred: African, European, or Pacific. Those are your three choices. The first is Dunkirk.
European.
Correct. Kasserine Pass.
Africa.
African.
Correct. Battle of the Bulge.
European.
Correct. Wake Island.
Pacific.
Pacific.
Correct. Operation Market Garden.
Europe.
Europe.
Correct. Midway.
Pacific.
Pacific.
Correct. Operation Overlord.
Europe.
Europe.
Correct. El Alamein.
Africa.
Africa.
Correct. Luzon.
Asia.
Asia.
Pacific. Lighty Gulf.
Pacific.
That is Pacific. That is correct. Good job on that category.
not bad.
All right, coming up next, we've got another toss-up round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Love the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of gameplay? Find full matches on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Fort Defiance High School with 75 points. Our team from Princess Anne High School, 230 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. And just a reminder, a team will lose points for interrupting a question with an incorrect answer. The other team will then have a chance to answer. There's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. All right, teams, here we go. Born into poverty in Harlem in 1924, he published a book of essays. Trevor.
Langston Hughes.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Fort Defiance. He published a book of essays entitled Nobody Knows My Name in 1961. Who is this author whose most famous novel is 1953's Go Tell It on the Mountain? Kaylin.
Baldwin.
James Baldwin is correct. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. And again, wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
Who was the last Virginia governor to officially run for president of the United States in 2008 and 2016?
Jack.
Dean.
That is incorrect. Princess Anne? Trevor?
McDonald.
It was Jim Gilmore.
Gilmore.
A 12-nation meeting in Geneva in 1864 passed a declaration called Amelioration of the Condition of the Wounded and Sick Armies in the Field. This was the start of what organization whose symbol? Austin.
Red Cross.
That is correct. Isabella, the largest of the Galapagos Islands, belongs to what country? Trevor.
Ecuador.
Correct. In music, standard pitch is which note above middle C tuned to a frequency of 440 hertz? Austin.
A.
Correct. Because he feared persecution from church authorities, this man withheld publication of his On the Revolutions. Austin.
Copernicus.
That is correct. Tertiary is defined as the third in order or relating to the first period of the Cenozoic era. Spell tertiary. Austin.
T-E-R-T-I-A-R-Y.
That is correct. In the baseball infield, what position is between second and third base? Trevor.
Shortstop.
Correct. Minecraft video game creator Marcus Persson is better known by what nickname? Keen.
Notch.
That is correct. This term defines a collision in which both total momentum and total Keen.
Elastic.
Correct. Appointed by Ronald Reagan, who was the first female justice to sit on the Supreme Court? Austin.
Sandra Day O'Connor.
Correct. Appointed in 1981. Jonathan Majors portrays a villain in the movie Ant-Man and the Wasp of Quantumania. Trevor.
MODOK.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance.
Oh.
That would be Kang, the Conqueror.
Tiny demon man.
Ukrainian Vladimir Klitschko was widely regarded as one of the best ever in which pugilistic sport? Emmett.
Boxing.
Correct. The United States' worst commercial nuclear disaster took place in 1979 at the 3 Mile Island facility in which state? Emmett.
Pennsylvania.
Correct. A 4-month siege on the city of Tenochtitlan by Hernando Cortez in 1521 effectively destroyed which civilization? Austin.
Aztec.
Correct. Between the years of 1525 and 1865, about 12 million Africans were transported across the Atlantic to colonies in the Western Hemisphere. Roughly 6% of that number were brought to a European colony that would become what country? Austin.
United States of America.
That is correct. The second Sunday in April sees the final round of which major championship at Augusta National that awards a green jacket? Trevor.
Masters.
The Masters is correct. What 5-letter word means the income from your investments and also a red and white triangular street sign? Trevor.
Yield.
Correct. In mathematics, what is the slope of a horizontal line? Ryan.
0.
Correct. All the points have the same coordinate. What is the name of Elvis Presley's estate where he lived and died? Kaylin.
Graceland?
Correct. In Memphis, Tennessee. Based on a 1972 book by Dr. Seuss, name this character who speaks to the trees against the greedy Onceler. Ryan.
A Lorax.
The Lorax is correct. Teaching a lesson in ecology. And that buzzer means the end of this round. One more toss-up round to go, and we'll double the point value for our teams. Stay tuned to see which of our teams is today's winner here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains and ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores as we head into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Fort Defiance High School with 115 points. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 370 points. But for this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is now doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I've finished the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. This peak is named after a Virginian who taught at William & Mary and UVA. He became the state's first geologist and went on to found the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Name this mountain the highest in Virginia. Jack.
Rogers.
Mount Rogers is correct.
I was like, Jack.
She made a cameo in the third Bring It On movie after releasing her first album, Music of the Sun. Her second album, A Girl Like Me, remixes If It's Lovin' That You Want and samples Soft Cell's Tainted Love on SOS. Name this Barbadian singer who performed the halftime show. Jack.
Rihanna.
Correct, at Super Bowl 57. Stairway to Heaven, Going to California. Trevor.
Led Zeppelin.
That is correct. Legendary English rock band. Name the literary nemesis of the Sheriff of Nottingham. Trevor.
Robin Hood.
Correct. While most students get their school supplies from the local big box store, Harry Potter gets his from shops along what fictional street? Emmett.
Diagon Alley.
Correct. Negotiated by the United States in 1949, what was the name of the resulting treaty organization? Austin.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Correct, or NATO. In their first season in 1976, they were led by USC coach John McKay. In 1988, Vinny Testaverde became the starting quarterback. In January 2003, they won Super Bowl 37 under head coach John Gruden. Name this team that won another Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Austin.
Buccaneers.
That is correct, in 2021. In a famous poster, who does Smokey Bear say is the only person? Trevor.
You.
That is correct, who can prevent forest fires. This type of architectural style was prevalent in Western Europe from the 12th through the 15th centuries. Austin.
Gothic.
That is correct. Wet, circular, buzz, and hack are all types of what tool? Keen.
Saw.
That's correct. In Fantasia, Mickey Mouse is beset by brooms, buckets, and water. Walt Disney sticks true to the Goethe poem Der Zauberling, which is called what in English? Trevor.
Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Correct. In Ivan Pavlov's famous conditioned response experiment, what sound caused the dogs? Trevor.
Bell Town.
That is correct. They salivated in anticipating of being fed when they heard it. What number is represented by the Roman numeral D? Austin.
500.
Correct. What is the definition of the dispersion of a liquid or solid in a gas? Austin.
Solution.
That is incorrect. Fort Defiance.
Diffusion.
You want to buzz in and get an answer?
I would say diffusion.
That is incorrect. It's aerosol. In what year was the 19th Amendment ratified, giving women, Austin?
1920.
Correct, giving women the right to vote. Which type of object of a verb is not directly affected by the action but can have the action done for them? Austin?
Indirect object.
Correct. In which sport is the term bulk used? Austin?
Baseball.
Correct. What device measures how far a vehicle has traveled? Trevor?
Odometer.
Correct. In physics, when a body does not change its position with respect to a fixed point in its surroundings, the body is in a state of what? Austin?
Equilibrium.
That is incorrect. For Defiance? Jack?
Rest.
Rest is correct. What type of recreational activity would one need to have their tackle box with them? Kaylin?
Fishing.
Correct. What grammatical part of speech usually expresses emotion? Austin?
Interjection.
That is correct. Called Ray, this city is the capital of Seljuk Empire in the 11th century. Ray is now a suburb of what most populous and capital city of Iran? Austin?
Tehran.
Correct. And that buzzer means the end of our game. While our judges double check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. Join us next week as we continue third round matches with Chickatan High School versus Maggie Walker Governor's School.
Now, here's the final score for today's match, determining which team will continue on to round 4 of this season's competition. Ending the match with 215 points, our team from Fort Defiance High School. A great job today by Jack, Emmett, Kaylin, and Parker. Our winners today with a final score of 690 points, our team from Princess Anne High School. Great job today by Ryan, Keen, Trevor, and Austin, and we'll see you gentlemen in the next round. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you so much for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.